Ayo, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Save the Crew career. As you may have noticed, I didn't have an episode out last week. I decided to take a little bit of a break from recording. Just one of those things where I just needed to take a step back for just a little while, take that week off, kind of recharge the batteries a little bit. So we're back now, and we're going to be hitting this one pretty hard. We have in a very crucial part of the season now. We have, I think, 6 games left in the regular season, plus the US Open Cup final coming up against Seattle. We'll end the episode with that Cup final as well. But here is where things stand. We are 3 points back of Atlanta United. They have a game in hand. I mean, I'm not too worried about catching them. If we do, that's great. If we don't, it is what it is. What we're really focusing on right now is just making the playoffs. We're only 4 points clear of Toronto in that 6th place spot. NYCFC is only 2 points behind them, so they're going to be pushing for a playoff spot as well. And we will be playing NYCFC on the last match day of the season. So that's actually important that they're in that position. So they're going to be fighting for a spot. Everybody right now is fighting for a spot. We have a lot of big games left on the schedule. Actually, let's just go ahead and take a look at what we have left here. We're starting off today against Sporting Kansas City, who are, I think, in 3rd place in the Western Conference. Then we have Vancouver, who are pretty far down. They're kind of out of the playoff picture. Then New York Red Bulls, who are, I think, right behind us in the Eastern Conference. And then we'll be finishing, like I said, off with Seattle. Next episode, 3 games left. We have DC United, the all-important game against Orlando, who are right above us in the table, and NYCFC. So it is crunch time. It is make or break. We can't afford any more slip-ups. We've got to turn this thing around and get the job done. So like I said, we are taking on Sporting Kansas City in this first match today. They could be the top team in the Western Conference going into the playoffs. They have a couple of games in hand. They're not too far back, so they're a good team. For us, we finally have our full strength starting 11 back. Archer's coming back now from a very long-term injury. I think this is going to be his first start back after regaining his fitness. The rest of the team is healthy and rested. We're coming off of a little bit of a break, which is going to help us. Like I said, we've been a little bit bad lately. It's time to turn it around. Can't afford any more mistakes. We need to really win this game. All right, here we go. Kickoff in Columbus against Sporting Kansas City. And with Sporting Kansas City, as always, it's all about their defense. They're one of the better defensive teams in the league, with Tim Melia in goal, one of the best goalkeepers in the league, and then Opara and Beasler. Hard-pressed to find a better center back pairing than that. So we're going to have our work cut out for us here. But Zardes, nice turn! Oh my god, and there is Tim Melia. I thought we were going to get on the board right away. Santos doesn't quite get that cross in, but we do force a clearance. Oh god, we force a clearance, but we don't do very well covering it. And there's Shaloy. He's up. Abubakar is trying to chase him down. Don't foul. And then, oh, it's off the post. Tap in. Blocked by Trap. And Machis just, did he overhead kick that into the back of the net? Like, I've said multiple times before starting this game, we can't afford slip-ups. We give up a counterattack 5 minutes into the game off of one of our corners and fall behind 1-0 at home. I feel that's just the way this season has gone. When it comes down to crunch time, we just are not getting it done. It was more of a bicycle kick type of a finish, but it's a good finish nonetheless. We're just getting beat by great plays. Another corner for Sporting. This one goes near post. It's off the crossbar, and there is Graham Zusi to finish it. We're 11 minutes into this game. 11 minutes in, and Sporting are just thrashing us. Higuain, gonna look. Oh, Zardes gets intercepted by Machis, and now we have another issue. Oh no, that's Gerso. We're not gonna catch him, are we? Gerso goes for the chip. What is that finish? Where are these CPU players pulling that from? I've never seen a CPU chip a ball like that before. And Gerso almost just did Zach Steffen. Thankfully, he got back and saved it. What are we playing against? All right, boys. We really, I mean, there's no doubt about it. We have to score the next goal in this game, or we are dead. There's going to be no hope at all if we cannot get the next goal. We need to get it fairly quickly here to give ourselves a chance and to get a little momentum going in this match. Get that ball up for Higuain. Higuain looking over the top. He's going to go for Opoku. Opoku brings it down nicely, but the touch, it's just the smallest of things not going our way. That's what it's been all freaking year. That is absolutely the most frustrating thing in the world to deal with when you play so well, but just the smallest thing goes against you. Here we go, back with Higuain. Has a shot. Melee is there. How in the hell did Melee... Do you see what I mean? Please get there, Harrison. Okay. Oh, God. We just are not playing good. Oh, my God. Are we really this bad? 3-0 at home to... I know they're a good team, but we're better than this. All right, Zardes, just get us back in this thing, man. There you go, Zardes. That's a nice play. Where are we going to go with it? Back for a Poku. Oh, my God. It's for Archer. No keeper. Can't hit the goal. That, like I said, that's been the story of our season, especially lately. No goal in net. Arthur with a wide open shot. Can't hit the target. Here we go. Ball through for Zardes. Zardes takes it around one man. Zardes! And Zardes does score. Still consistently the only player on the team that I can count on at this point. Giassi Zardes pulls one back. 20 minutes left to play. There's a little bit of time, but the way things have gone, I don't think we're getting back into this. But that is a lifeline. Maybe there is a chance. And that is going to do it. And we have no one to blame but ourselves. We just didn't play well enough. There's nothing else to say. We missed a number of open chances. Yes, Tim Melia made a couple of really, really good saves. We got a little unlucky with a couple of the goals that were bouncing around off the woodwork, but in the end, we didn't do enough. We just weren't crisp enough. We weren't efficient enough with our chances. We have to play better. Our next match is going to be on the road against Vancouver. Vancouver is quite a ways down in the Western Conference, but honestly, this is a team I struggle with anyway, so if I played this, I don't know, especially with the way I'm playing right now with this team, if we would have any better chance at winning this game than if I simmed it. So I'm going to sim it. We're actually winning early on, and Archer scores 2. We keep a clean sheet, which is a freaking miracle at this point. And we do get 3 points on the road in a very tough place to play in Vancouver. So now we move on to a very important Eastern Conference matchup. We are still in 3rd place, 3 points ahead of 4th place New York Red Bulls. The tricky part about this is we have the Cup final against Seattle coming up in midweek. So I either have to rest players here and go for it against Seattle, or, I mean, if we lose this game, though, we could be in real jeopardy of missing the playoffs. So this is tough. I think the playoffs are the more important thing to go for. That Cup final, I think, is in Seattle anyway. There's not a very good chance of us winning that either way, even with a full-strength team. So I'm going to go for it with the starters here. I'll try to sub some of them out and keep them as fresh as possible, but this is a bad situation either way. We really, really desperately need the 3 points here. All right, here we go. Kickoff against New York Red Bulls. No BWP in there for them. I believe they sold him in the mid-season transfer window. So it will be Carlos Rivas up top. Here we go. This is nice work. Can we chip this over the top for Pedro? He is on it. Santos looking good there. Oh, beautiful cutback as well. Santos going to look back stick for Zardes, and he finds him. Giassi Zardes against the smaller Kamara Lawrence. Lawrence is fast, but he ain't big, and Zardes is big. Let's go, boys. Beautifully worked counterattack. 1-0 early on. There we go. A little bit of stress. You can feel the air kind of come back into the stadium. There's life in this Columbus team. All right, here we go. Ball up for a Poku. He slides it through for Higuain. What a play. Gonzalo Higuain, and he scores. There we go. 15 minutes in, boys. Against what is pretty much a 6 at the back for New York with the back 5 and what's his name? Adams. Tyler Adams. He sits right in front of that back line. But we're just mowing right through him right now. We're too much. We're overwhelming. Finally, we're overwhelming a team. This is what I like to see. Come on, boys. And I think, did I call him Gonzalo again? I might have called him Gonzalo Higuain. I haven't done that very often this season. I'm actually very impressed with myself. It is Federico Higuain, not Gonzalo. I apologize, Higuain. That's my fault. For Santos. Now for Higuain. Higuain! Oh, he hits the crossbar. What a strike from Federico. I almost called him Gonzalo again. Federico Higuain. I'd like to score some more goals, ideally. I mean, come on. We would love to score a few more goals here. Just kind of get that monkey off our back. Bang in a couple. Just absolutely dominate a team for once. Oh, that's a great ball. Harrison Affle, I'll take it. I don't care who scores the goals at this point. I'd prefer it to be a Poku if I'm honest, but I don't care. Harrison Affle gets on the board. Very lazy defending from New York. 3-0 with 10 minutes left to play. This is a game, this is a result we desperately needed. Just to absolutely annihilate a team, dominate start to finish, get that confidence back. It's looking like we've got it. And that is the final whistle right there. 3-0 is the final score. A big, I can't even put into words how big that win was for this team. That keeps us well clear of New York. We're 6 points ahead of them now. That's massive. And it may help us close the gap on the teams above us. So, I just breathe a sigh of relief right there. That is exactly what that game is. Wow, we needed that so bad. All right, it is now trophy time. Our first shot at bringing home some silverware for this team. We're going to be playing in the US Open Cup final against the Sounders in Seattle. Here's everything that's going against us for this. Seattle has a history of winning this competition 4 times in their club history, to be exact. It's at CenturyLink Field, which I don't typically play well at. I've been to the stadium a million times in real life. Seattle's my hometown team, but I can't play there in FIFA. I really struggle. On top of that, we have a very rotated team. We just came off that win against New York Red Bulls. The team is very tired. It's rotated in places, so it's not our strongest lineup. The good news is our confidence is high. We've won back-to-back games, and I'm actually feeling kind of confident in this one. I actually believe that we might be able to get a result here. It's not going to be easy, though. Let's see how we do. So here is the lineup for the home team, Seattle. Actually, we're not at CenturyLink Field. Now that I look at this, this might be a neutral ground, which is going to help us a lot. But they do have Jordan Morris up top. Victor Rodriguez coming off of a brace in his last match out wide on the left. Nico on the right. No Dempsey, though. They sold him in the midseason transfer window as well. I think he's off to France. So Zach Mathers playing in there behind Jordan Morris. That actually helps us a lot. All right, there we go. A turnover. Here we go. Higuain coming forward. I know that their defenders are not the quickest, so this could be the day where Opoku has a lot of success, and he beats Stephen Fry near post for the opening goal. 7 minutes in, a simple through ball. Like I said, I know that their defenders are not the quickest. They have Chad Marshall, and I'm not sure who the other guy. It's not Roman Torres today. It's some Korean guy that I've never heard of before, but they're not quick. We can definitely get those balls in behind with Zardes and with Opoku out there. So we're going to try to exploit that, and Opoku did a great job there. I think he just caught Stephen Fry by surprise near post. Don't normally see that work, but it worked there, and we got the early lead. Higuain playing it out wide for Jimenez, who gets this pass away to Zardes. What a beautiful ball to Zardes as well. Chops it inside. Zardes. No, I didn't want that for Opoku. That almost just rolled in for an open goal. Why did that ball not go to Rogerson on the far side? He was wide open. Oh, Mensah. Get it away. Oh, my God. Just a scrappy equalizer for Seattle. We can't go conceding goals like that. Was that Victor Rodriguez? He is in some form, man. That's 3 goals in his last 2 matches. All right, we have a throw in here. It's going to be Rogerson. Losing out to Leerdam. Back in there for Opoku. Gets a cross in. There is Zardes! And there is our big winger, Gyasi Zardes, for the 2nd game in a row. Gets the goal back post. Actually, in the Red Bulls game where he beat Kamar Lawrence, that was given as an own goal. We'll have to see if that one counts as Zardes' goal here. But that is a very effective play for us. Opoku, great cross in. And there is Zardes. Wow, Zardes. I cannot put into... That has to be a Zardes goal. He's been so huge for us in the second half of this season. Oh, Mathers on it. Jimenez is tracking. Oh, that's an open header for Jordan Morris. That was so poorly covered. Our center backs have been a disaster today. I don't know what it is about them. We're just better with Crognali on the pitch right now. I don't know what's going on, but they left Jordan Morris all alone in there. And that is the equalizer. And that is awful because I just took Higuain off the field and brought in Will Trapp to help bring some more defense. But there's nothing Trapp can do about that. I mean, he's nowhere near that play. That's the center backs. Here we go. We play this for Zardes. We can. Zardes cuts it in around Jovan Jones. Here comes Gyasi Zardes. Dribbling at the defense, looking for somebody to make a run. It's going to be Opoku, who is through. Opoku hits the woodwork. No, Opoku. That was your chance to be the hero. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Mathers. Mathers. Oh, Morris is open again. And Morris misses a shot. Wow, man. These two teams have both had a chance to win this game in regulation. And they're bringing on Christian Roldan. That's not what you want to see. Right, Seattle has numbers pushed forward going for this thing. Now is our chance to try to strike here. Will Trapp bringing this forward against Roldan. He plays it in to Sosa for Opoku. Opoku, nice move there on Marshall. Going back, and now in for Zardes. Jossie Zardes! How have you missed? As good as he's been this year, that was the shot we wanted. That's the man in the position with the chance, and he pulled it wide. And that is the end of regulation. The last shot coming to Zardes right in front of goal. And we're headed to extra time. I actually can't believe that. I cannot believe we didn't just win that game. Artur is going to ask Zardes to run one more time. This might be the last run Zardes has in him, but it might be the last run he needs to make, because I see Pedro Santos, back stick, he hit the post from point blank range. Are you serious, Pedro Santos? I know that you can't actually be serious right now. How much more of on a plate does that need to be? Opoku with a diving header can't quite convert that. And Seattle's going to have this away. Unbelievable. Oh, no. This could be it. It's Jordy Delem bringing the ball forward. He's going to look back stick. It's going to be the center back playing up top, and he just gets over Jimenez. Had the positioning, has the strength and the size. And Seattle has a 3-2 lead. Again, just this close, but can't get it done. That has been our season. I say it every single time. We're right there, but just a fraction off. Ooh, big turnover. Sosa, he plays it. Who is it? It's Pedro Santos. Pedro Santos, please score. He does. Very patient play. I was waiting for Stefan Fry to make a move there. And Santos converts. Oh, Seattle just shot themselves in the foot. This has been the maddest game we've played this season. We've had ups and downs all year long. This game right here just epitomizes everything we've been through. Oh my god, this game is so symbolic of our season right now, and we're back in this thing at the death. Still some time though. Maybe we get the game winner in regulation, or in the time left to play. That would be nice. Oh, there is a mistake. Did the ref just blow for full time? Opoku was through. Opoku was in on goal. How are you going to blow for full time there? So Seattle is going to go first with Nico Ladero. I got sent the wrong way on that. That was a very good penalty. Zardes is our best penalty taker. He is 66 rated on penalties. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's try to send the keeper the wrong way. We do. Zardes converts. Okay. Jordan Morris up next for them. Morris is actually a good penalty taker. And Stefan stands his ground and stops the penalty. Come on, Santos. Here we go, buddy. Santos, we're gonna go to the right again. Let's see if we can send the keeper the wrong way. Stefan doesn't move. Santos with a good penalty anyway. Okay, it's gonna be Zach Mathers against Zach Stefan, and Mathers, and Stefan converts it again. Come on! 2 saves for Zach Stefan. Opoku, you know what? We're gonna shit on him. We're gonna shit on Zach Stefan. We got Fry to go the wrong way. Opoku hits the Panenka, and we are up 3-1 here. I think if Stefan saves this, it's over. It's gonna be CR7 to take it. Hold on, Stefan again. He is massive, and we get the U.S. Open Cup on penalties. Oh my goodness. This series is going to kill me. It is actually going to kill me. We went from winning this game to then losing this game to coming back to missing it, and wow. Okay. Trophy secured though. Let's raise that cup. So with that, we're going to end the episode right there for today. And as the dust settles on a very crazy episode, I mean, the highs and lows today were ridiculous. From getting blown out by SKC to winning the US Open Cup on penalties. Oh my goodness, what a day it has been. But in the Eastern Conference, nothing has changed as far as the teams go. It's still Atlanta, Orlando, Columbus, New York Red Bulls, and Philadelphia, the top 5 teams in the East. Points have changed a little bit. We're only 3 points behind Atlanta, but we're now 6 points clear of New York City in that 6th spot, and we are going to play them again this season, remember. So we're in a good spot right now with 3 games left to play. Everyone's on 31 games played, and it's all really still to play for. We could still win the Supporter Shield. Atlanta has it right now on 53 points. Colorado's in second on 52 points. We could still finish first in the East and win the Supporter Shield, or we could lose all our games next episode and miss the playoffs altogether. With this team, I have no idea what's going to happen, but one thing is for sure, it's going to be a great season finale episode coming up next time out. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more Save the Crew. Thanks.